So it's been a while since I reviewed a film on this channel, because my camera battery kept dying when I thought it was charged, and lucky enough, I found the charger for it a couple hours ago, so here we are. Now, the film I'm going to describe is probably my favorite performance of this actor. In every single film he's done, to me, there's no better performance than Frederick Bond's 2013 film, Charlie Countryman.
I'm sorry, I just did that. I feel horrible now.
I blame myself, Charlie. I was never very good at it.
What?
Being a mom.
No, Mom. That's not true. You were good. You were great. Weren't you?
The film stars Shia Labeouf, Rupert Grint, Evan Rachel Wood, Mads Mikkelsen, and Teal Schweiger, I don't know his name, and James Buckley. And the film follows Charlie Countryman, a man who is on the verge of losing his mother to, I'm assuming, cancer. And he has an unnatural ability to see dead people, much like The Sixth Sense with Corey Feldman, except he sees people for pretty long periods of time, actually. His first apparition is his mother, and she gives him a sort of epiphany, and tells him to go to Bucharest.
I was always so wrapped up in my own crap. Meeting Greg and leaving your dad. Meeting Bill. Leaving Greg. I could never get the sequences right.
You're a complicated lady.
I didn't mean to be.
I know.
And I sure didn't mean for you to be running out on death scenes. Just floating through your entire existence, Charlie. I'm the one who's sorry, kiddo.
What do I do now? Well, I mean, I still got a whole life to go now, you know?
Did we not just say that was never my thing?
Please, Mom. I need you to be specific now. Just this once. Tell me what to do.
I got it. Go to Bucharest.
This film is beautiful, is one thing that I can definitely say about it. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say, in recent light of all these accusations that have come across with Shia LaBeouf, and of course, during 2013, 2014, 2015, he had a notorious bad guy streak. He was starting fights with people, he was causing public disturbances, and it's very, I don't know how to describe this in a better word. It's very puzzling to me why someone who made a great film in 2019, on the verge of 2020, Honey Boy, he goes into more, I would say, he goes into a little more detail and gives us some insight as to what problems he had, some sort of hatred and love with his father, who basically abused him at a young age, tons of peer pressure, a ton of paparazzi, I'm fairly certain. I mean, he was a child star. He was in Even Stevens, he was in Holes, most notably he was in Transformers, Disturbia, things like that. But, I don't know. His recent ex-girlfriend, I believe, FKA Twigs, I think her name is Layla or Lila, I don't remember which, she came forward and told, I'm assuming the press or whatever news outlet was available at whatever time it was, that when they were going out, he would make threats to her. He woke up choking her, or no, she woke up and he was choking her. They were cruising down the street, and he was making threats like, if you don't confess your love, then I'm going to kill us. There was a sexual battery involved, and a lot of these things are very jarring, because I love Shia LaBeouf as an actor. I don't know him as a person, but when I read these things, it kind of makes me... I feel bad for this woman. I don't know her, you know. I hope the best for her, but, you know, these are allegations, and a ton of cancel culture has been happening. Now, I didn't want to believe it, that an actor with this, this much talent, who's been in films like Fury and American Honey, has been doing this. It's baffling. Now, I don't want to delve on this too much longer, but I do hope that Shia LaBeouf can clean up his act, because honestly, reading about it in constant articles and finding things on Facebook and people on different pages and posts saying these things about him, I just hope that he can, redeem himself, make amends, because he got kicked out of Olivia Wilde's Don't Worry Darling, I believe the film was called. So it seems like it's taking a big, it's hurting his career. That's all I'm going to say about it. Strangely enough, it doesn't change my fact that I think he's a great actor. I just don't agree with what he's doing in his personal life, because you shouldn't do that to people, and it's not good. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Charlie Countryman.
So, upon going to Bucharest, Charlie meets Gabby. He also meets Victor Estebanez, I believe that's his last name. They meet on the plane, and during a drinking and getting to know each other sort of session, Victor dies on the plane. But after seeing Victor pass away, and Victor telling Charlie to give it's like a little monster hat to Gabby, just as a little passing away present to his daughter, the film kicks off. And I don't want to say too much, because it is a really good film. The performances are fantastic. It was my first time ever seeing Evan Rachel Wood, in a role. The music by Christoph Beck and Dead Mono? I think it's Dead Mono. It's great. It has one of the most unforgettable soundtracks that I've ever heard in my life. The first time I saw this was, I would say, mid to late 2013, in the fall, around that time. I actually saw it at a Redbox, back when I was a big Redbox crazed person. There was a kiosk near a gas station at my grandparents' house I'd go to, and I'd get movies, and I found this, and I thought to myself, oh, it's Shia LaBeouf. I love Shia LaBeouf. And it was the first independent movie role that I've seen him in, which was, I thought, great. Now, there was also an added bonus, because with that film, there was also a double feature, which is another film that if I can find it, like online or at a bookstore, I will review it, because it's probably my maybe third or fourth role that Shia LaBeouf has been in, because I saw Pieces of a Woman 2 days ago on Netflix. It was a good movie. I have some faults with it, but we're not going to talk about that right now. If you haven't seen Charlie Countryman and you're in the mood for a romance, watch it with your girlfriend, your wife. I told my grandmother to watch it, and there's some nudity in it, and she didn't really... she was a little confused or something like that. Because funny enough, Shia LaBeouf took ecstasy in the film in order to achieve what Charlie was supposed to be feeling in that specific scene. So, just, yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say it feels good to be back, feels good. I bought a ton of movies, and I can't wait to talk about them with you guys, because a few of them I haven't seen, a few of them I have definitely seen. A couple of them I bought just for nostalgia's sake. I'm not gonna watch them, but hey, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna review more stuff in the future. I'm gonna find a good place to put this stupid camera, other than looking at it from the right view, because it's kind of disorienting. But I just want to also say thank you guys for the continued support. We are at 123 subscribers right now, so that's always fantastic. It's 2021. Let's try to make this year the best. I know that there's been some crazy stuff with the Capitol. There was some, I guess, protesting or riots or whatever it was. Yeah. So, we're going to try to get in shape this year, and we're going to try and make the most out of what we can, because I want to go back to my job, but I don't know when that's going to happen, because I know the vaccine, there's been some difficulty with distributing it to every single person, especially people that are working in healthcare right now. So, yeah, I know that was kind of a long review, but if you haven't seen Charlie Countryman, well, it's called The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman, but I don't like to say that. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next review. I don't know when that's going to be, but, yeah, there's some films I'm going to talk about, so you'll see. All right, catch you guys later.